Welcome back to Big Bag Dave's gaming channel. We are doing Neltharions Lair on Mythic difficulty. So let's get straight into it. The first boss is just over there, basically down at the bottom. So we'll jump straight to it, and then I'll explain the tactics and I'll show you what's going on. Alrighty, so we're at the first boss, and I'm just gonna wait for all this nonsense that's going on, and then we get into the first boss. I believe that guy's just told me that we need to stand very still. So I think that's another tactic that I haven't learnt on heroic. I'm just going to move from the dust clouds, but I think if you move, you create. I think it's here, this bit. But yeah, we'll see. This dungeon is one that I haven't really been used to. I never really come here. It's not really one of the ones that I like to do. But I'm trying to complete all the mythics. And see what kind of loot we got. Me and one of my friends, we were doing Mythic +2 last night, so we've got Mythic +4. So maybe I'll video some content on that. These guys have said that they want to do Mythic +2 after this, so we'll see how that goes. Basically, Mythic +2 or Mythic anything plus is whereby you've got, it's like challenge mode and the other one. You've got a timer, you've got certain objectives you've got to complete in order to basically complete it. Fantastic, he's down. So we'll move to the second boss. So we are now on Ultrog.
Pay attention, Neltharion. I want you to see your
they've all pulled an ad, which is fantastic news. Love when they pull ads. This group isn't the best. Basically, I've just ran with a pug group. But this should be alright. This is basically just to teach you about the tactics. So Sunder is a defensive, so you need to be, well, Sunder is an attack that you need to use a defensive for. Like I said before, I'm going to be teaching you from a tank's perspective. Obviously, each role is different. Now, he's going into what we call phase 2, and basically, you've got to dodge out of these, I think, or it's selecting the position, and we need to get one down. I think we've chosen this one, and once we've killed one, basically he'll come down. So killed one, and then he appears. Here we go. And then we just continue with basically the tactics. I don't think that we've got to take any of these down. Maybe we do, maybe that's a DPS tactic. I think we do because they're down there. So it's very simple. Defensives, you just saw that hand there. That hand grabs one of the either ranged DPS or melee DPS and tries capturing them in a so-called hand. It's a fairly simple tank and spam. I think it's mostly DPS that need to be wary. I think these need to go down, so we'll just chop those down. And we'll see if we get any loot. I haven't got any loot at all in the past mythics that I've been doing. Just haven't been getting anything. Now I don't know if that's because I'm too high geared or what, or it's not been proccing. I've been getting a couple of pieces, but they've only been 835. Now in World of Warcraft there is something called item level, which is why we're doing this. We're doing this to basically get better item levels in our gear. If you get better item level, that means better stats. Better stats means you become more powerful. So all these things that we're doing that are mythic are 840, and they can proc to be 850. Now 850 is a fairly good item level to have nowadays. Oh yeah, we got some gear, but it's 840. I'll be able to use that on my alt. Not my alt, my alt weapon, should I say. And we got some AP too. So that was the second boss, and we'll move on to the third. this is the third boss, which is Naraxus, and basically he will be spraying a load of rubbish all over the floor that you need to watch out for, and it's fairly hard to actually get away.
Run away, little girl!
Now he's doing Spike Tongue, which I need to run away, and he'll basically just grab me, as he's doing now, and pull me in, and he's doing that pretty fast. No one's helping me, so I've got taken in, because this group's not specifically that great, but you should run away. So he can't get you basically, but he did get me. Trying to get all of this rubbish on the floor, and then once he's down, he will. Here he is going down. Oh dear, this is awful. This is really bad. Pop on my rounds. That was awful. I don't know what these guys are doing. But anyway, that was the third boss.
I am sorry, heroes. It appears the treasure you seek
we have
will be found
the
on the
bomb, and we're going to be on the final boss, which is that guy there, Dargrul. So here we go, and we got some loot, 840, and just seem to be getting all these relics.
The Tauren believe
so yeah. Oh, and there's a box here as well. I read that, and I got some AP. Fantastic. So we're gonna go get through all this, and then we'll see you at Dargrul. Alright, so we're on the last boss of Neltharions' Lair, and it is going to be Dargrul, as it always is. Now, this fella has got a few tactics, and I will show you kind of a few things that he does. Well, you'll see in about, well, when I pull him. So I'll run through it with you as we're fighting him, basically. So the first thing he'll do is, as you can see, he will grab. Sorry, he will get a mortar.
Destruction.
And basically, the DPS needs to kill that as quickly as possible. I still need to be using defensives when he uses his attacks. I have DBM, which tells me when I need to use them, which is now. I was a bit too late. He will use landslide. I need to make sure that he's hitting me this way and not hitting these, because we need to hide behind those later. So landslide needs to be hit here. If this hits that, they'll smash it. Defensive, we'll put that on. And that's basically the fight. We'll
4, 3, 2.
I think now we need to go behind. Yeah, now we need to go behind. So because he's casting this, we need to get behind the crystals to protect ourselves. Some people aren't doing it. One died. Perfect. Not really. I don't think I would be doing Mythic Plus with these guys. They're not too tactically aware. But anyway, that is basically what we need to do. We've completed it once, so it's just basically it's on rotation. So some people, if you come with a good group, they'll kill it, you know, in the first rotation. But it seems as though we're gonna have to go a bit further. DPS is lacking a little bit. But yeah, that's basically Neltharions' Lair. It's a little guide too. I hope everything was explained well. I hope that you've enjoyed the video, and you can hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you want to stay tuned and stay posted. I'm going to be doing a few mythics this week, and because basically that's what I'm trying to do this week. And then after that, I think next week when I'm good enough, we'll try and get into Emerald Nightmare, which is a raid. So yeah, thank you for coming, and I hope that you've enjoyed the video. So we'll see you in the next one.